Start by painting inside the object. So this is what I would call direct painting, where we're painting actually exactly what we see. Just practice. Just enjoy the process. Many people tell me negative painting, they really struggle with it. And I say, you'll be surprised once your brain understands this process, it starts to get very comfortable to do. Just a little water. I'm going to let this bottom fade away into nothing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside here to make this shape appear. You can see where I touched a tiny bit there that was wet. Again, I'm just using colors that were sitting here on my palette. As watercolorists, we do not use white, or I should say, we use it very, very sparingly. You can use white. You want to bring back an area, you want to add a little white to it, you absolutely can. Or if you're not happy with the color of the white of the paper and you want to change that white to another color, you want to change that white to a different white, you can always, add some white. Okay. So you can see part of it I've painted and part of it I've painted around it. Just being careful not to touch that, because if I touch it, it'll just all bleed out. And I can let some of it bleed out. All I did there was lose a little bit of an edge. So this way the outline is not 100% all hard-edged. A variety of edges is always nice in your paintings. If you want to guarantee you do not bleed out any areas, just wait for it to dry. You do that. Okay, here, let's start by painting around so that the object appears. Now, because my paper is 100% dry, I will not get any bleeding until I start working in the center, or I should start working on the object. Painting around the object so it can appear. Use up the colors when you have any colors left up on your palette. When you have colors left over on your palette, it's always nice to be able to go in and say, I'm going to grab some of those colors and I'm just going to add them inside my paintings as I practice. And now I'm going to stop down here, soften this edge. And I'll start to direct paint right inside of the seahorse. These are some of the ways that I recommend practicing. When people say, I'm struggling trying to understand negative painting. Or many times I hear people say, you make it look so easy. Well, to be really honest, for me, it is easy. And the only reason for me it's so easy is because I've practiced this for many years. I'm not going to say the first couple of ones I did have been so easy. Like you, I struggled with it, trying to get what I wanted from it. It takes a while for your brain to start adjusting to seeing what's not there and filling in the blanks. When I look at things, I can instantly see the negative shape around it. So for me, it becomes very easy, but it always wasn't like that. So the negative shape, the positive shape, the negative shape, the positive shape. And that's all negative painting is. We paint around an object so it appears. Here we painted around this object so it appears. Very simple. I hope that helps you just a little bit, and I'll see you in my next video. Good luck. Happy painting.